Hey there, and welcome to today's Explainer. We all realize that speaking naturally is absolutely crucial for both professional and personal success. But let's be real, sometimes these tiny grammar glitches sneak into our everyday habits and totally disrupt that flow. Well, today, we're going to fix one of the most common hiccups out there. So, grab your mental notepad because we're about to lock in a rule that'll instantly make your spoken English sound so much more polished and effortless. Let's get into it.
Stop saying this wrong English sentence. Okay, look, I know, that sounds a bit dramatic, but I really wanted to catch your attention here because I hear this specific mistake all the time. English can be incredibly tricky, right? It has all these little unwritten rules and weird exceptions that can make literally anyone feel a bit lost. But here's the great news. The fix we're looking at today is incredibly quick and deeply practical. Once you see it, you won't be able to unsee it. And more importantly, you'll never say it incorrectly again.
Okay, let's dive into this. Think about the phrase, he do gym daily. Does that sound familiar? It's actually a direct translation of how we might express the idea in many Indian languages, where the focus is just on the action itself. But in English, that kind of sets off alarm bells. Now listen to the difference when we change it up. He goes to the gym daily. You hear that? It just sounds grounded, complete, and confident.
So, let's break down exactly why do gym feels so unnatural to fluent speakers. When you use the word do, you're generally talking about performing a task or an activity. But a gym isn't an activity, right? It's a physical location. You literally cannot do a building. And that is exactly why goes to the gym is grammatically correct. You are physically traveling to a specific destination. It's all about the mechanics of the verb matching the reality of the noun. Understanding this logic is step one, but let's actually look at the exact form of the verb itself to truly fix this habit.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is this golden rule right here. We call it the third-person singular rule. But honestly, let's just drop the grammar jargon for a second. Whenever you're talking about one single person or thing that isn't you and isn't the person you're directly talking to, so think he, she, or it, your action verb needs an S or ES slapped on the end of it. It's a totally non-negotiable rule of natural English. Just notice the pattern. He goes, she does, it plays. That little S sound is the engine that makes your sentence sound fluent. Without it, the sentence just kind of stalls out.
All right, let's put this into a rapid-fire practice round so your brain really absorbs the pattern. Think about a morning routine. She do yoga daily. Now, based on the rule we just learned, you're probably already spotting the error. Because we're talking about she, a single person, the verb do needs to level up. It transforms into does. So the perfect natural sentence is actually, she does yoga daily. It just rolls off the tongue so much better, doesn't it?
And this brilliantly illustrates another classic slip-up we hear all the time. He goes school every day. So, we've got our subject, he, we have a destination, school, but wait, the verb go is missing its crucial upgrade. We absolutely need to apply that third-person singular rule here. Just add the ES to go, and hey, don't forget your directional preposition to. Suddenly, you've got a flawless sentence. He goes to school every day. You can literally hear the fluency click right into place.
Let's move to our final example and see how this builds. She play piano. Once again, sure, the brain understands the message, but to the ear of a fluent speaker, it just sounds incomplete. The subject is she, so the verb play absolutely must take an S. Add the article the for musical instruments, and we get the beautiful, grammatically perfect, she plays the piano. By seeing these patterns stack up one after the other like this, your brain is actively rewiring itself to default to the correct phrasing.
So the crucial point is this. Whenever you're describing what he, she, or it does on a regular basis, that verb needs an S or an ES at the end. It's such a tiny structural shift, but it creates a massive leap in how professional and fluent you sound. Now, I want to leave you with a thought to mull over. What's a daily routine, maybe at work or maybe at home, that you've actually been explaining incorrectly all this time? Take a moment right now. Apply the S rule and correct it in your head.
Taking control of these small details, that's exactly how you build unshakable confidence in your communication. If you found this explainer helpful and you want to keep smoothing out those grammatical bumps in your everyday speech, make sure to follow for daily English corrections. We're going to keep breaking down these complex rules into simple, actionable steps just like this. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and I'll